Please, go ahead. Lahat ng Pilipino hindi naniwala sa pulis nila o ayaw maniwala sa akin, go ahead. You have my blessing. Kudita, hindi na kailangan, all Anyo has to do, or yung commanding generals ng armed forces, all they have to do is to come here or tell me you step down. Ibigay ko. Yes.
Sir, Mr. President, do you agree, because some of our netizens, yung mga tao, they're thinking na masyadong pinalaki na itong issue ni Kian, naging of national interest. Do you agree na sabi ng ilan na ginagamit na lang ito ng mga kalaban mo, ginagamit ng opposition, ginagamit ng mga politiko, ginagamit ng mga dilaw? Everybody who is upset with you at ayaw sa gobyerno mo is using the death of Kian. What can you say about that?
Yes,
sir?
and all others. I cannot discount the possibility, sabi ko na, in my reply, that there is a possibility that in some of the police incidents, there could be abuses. I admit that. Pero yung gusto nila to put me down, I said very much willing to encourage them to do it. Ngayon, pag sabi ng, ang sabihin ng taga-gobyerno, that we will have to defend the Republic, then that is the time that I said, I have the sworn duty to protect the people and defend the Republic. Alam mo, ang droga, pasok sa likod, pasok by air, pasok dyan sa Mindanao, nagluluto dyan sa Visayas. If this country will go to the dogs, then remember me. Pagka nawala ako tapos ganito ang sitwasyon, then remember me. Remember my warning that I have to do this because I have to protect the people. Wala yung konstitusyon. I, Rodrigo Duterte, insert this. I swear to protect the people and defend the Republic of the Philippines.
Sir, one
Kung yung gustong sumunod sa akin ng military, sumunod kayo. Kung ayaw ninyo, di sabihin ninyo. Then maybe you can do better. O pag namatay ako, na-crash gano'n, bantayan lang ninyo because then, if this country, I said, will go to the dogs, you will remember me. Sino bang gustong pumatay? This is, presidency is about election. Politiko kami. But noon pa, remember, people of the Philippines, remember this. You have heard me in the campaign. What was my promise? 3 things. So that in all of my public addresses, ito lang ang sinabi ko. If I become the president, I will stop the scourge of drugs. I will stop corruption in the government. And I will make this country stable by going after criminals. Gun for hire, yan, pati yung mga pulis, yung kidnapping. Yung pulis na mag-aresto tapos sabay kidnap. Saan ka makakita dito ng pulis na mag-grade tapos may pirma na, racket nila yan, alam ko yan eh. Putang ina yung bumili kung mayroon na yung deed of sale. Putang ina nyo, hindi nyo ako kaya. Putang ina kayong pulis kayo. You will find that you are far more worse than sa drug. Because you're destroying the credibility of government. Then when the government is not credible anymore, nobody will obey government and government will collapse. Kaya kayong mga pulis, pati lahat kayo, yung style ninyo, kasi pagdating ng pagkapulis, gusto ninyo ng mga kotse, Land Cruiser, alam, prangkahan lang, hindi kayo bagay dyan eh. Your status in life, iniinsulto ko na kayo. You're not supposed to be riding in a Land Cruiser. Masyadong corny yan, alam ng tao nga handyang ka lang. Hindi kita insulto, dinoble ko ang sweldo ninyo. Kayo ang inuna ko. By next year, double ang salary nila. Every month, tumataas ng tumataas. By January 1, halos, kung 25,000 siya, you get 50,000. Kung yun ang ipakita mo sa akin, mga putang ina ninyo, talagang habulin ko kayo. I would be placing 2 million per head. 2 million. Alalanin ninyo, may pamilya kayo. Alam namin kung saan kayo nakatira. Alam ko kung saan yung bahay ng kabit ninyo. Abangan ko lang kayo doon. Or I will tell them, get them. 2 million. Basta may warrant, kidnapping, murder for hire sa police. 2 million automatic yan. Who pays? The people of the Republic of the Philippines. Where do I get it? Intelligence fund. 2 million, marami akong 2 million.
Sir, one last question. Do you have any message doon po sa mga nagda-doubt sa inyong administrasyon, doon po sa kontra, yung alam na ho natin, mga dilawan, mga human rights, and all this politicos on the other side.
Okay.
What is your message, sir?
Ganito yan, my message to the people of the Philippines. I am not as brilliant as the American President Lincoln. But that guy was responsible for the abolition of slavery. It was a very noble task, and he succeeded. Meron siyang phrase na gustong-gusto ko. The equivalent of that in my religion is the Ecclesiastes 3. There is a time for everything. There's always a time to be president and a time for you to fall, if that is what God wants. Ito naman kay Lincoln, he said, if I were to try to read, much less answer all attacks on me, this shop, the office of the president, might as well be closed for any other business. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep doing so until the end. If the end brings me out all right, what is said against me won't amount to anything. But if the end brings me out wrong, 10 angels of God swearing I am right would make no difference. So I cannot answer everybody. Basta gawin ko lang ang ginawa ko. I didn't even mention last yung economy. Because I know that if I win, I can always get the support of my childhood friends. Si Dominguez, kababata ko yan, same subdivision. Kindergarten pa kami hanggang nag-high school kami, hanggang pumunta ng Amerika nag-aral. He was a consistent scholar, valedictorian. Ako, nandyan ako sa 1 of the 10. Pero magbilang ka dito sa last. 45 man kami sa klase. 45, 44, 43, nandyan ako. Last 10, lowest. Hindi highest. For at least 1 of the 10 ako sa last. And that is good. Hindi first 10, last 10 ako. Pero okay na yan. Kasi nakabot man ng college. At sa awa ng Diyos, Bigornia, hoy, Rappler, sa awa ng Diyos, presidente man. So, okay lang. O, di okay.